Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Lee and I come from Bukit Mertajam, Penang, and now I'm staying in Kluang Johor. Please have a look at my WhatsApp number 019 7878299. So please WhatsApp me if you are interested to buy my book, which has already been written and waiting for printing. And according to the printing company, it takes about 10 days for the books to be ready. So as soon as the book is ready, I will WhatsApp you and then arrange for the books to be sent to your house. And starting then, I will be uploading videos concerning my book. I will be following every single chapter of my book. And I will explain in the video. I will also discuss the questions and answers with you so that you can understand really well. Because although the book has answers and the book is complete with explanation, sometimes in the process of doing the questions, students may feel demotivated, or they may not be able to answer the questions, and I do not want a situation whereby they just give up. So because of that, I'm willing to guide you from the first lesson to the last lesson. I'll just keep guiding you. I'll do it together with you. We progress together so that you will be able to complete the book at the end of the day. All right? And I just want to let you know that this book has 1,384 questions and it's all focused on grammar. And the reason for doing this is because in the market, in bookstores and all that, I go to the bookstore quite often, and I discovered that it's very difficult, very, very difficult to get grammar books. And even if there are, I do see some primary school books with grammar. I still feel that what I would say is the questions are very limited, but it's all full of pictures, explaining. So it's just like what I'm doing now. I'm just explaining, you see, you are just understanding. But then you need to go one step further. You need to do. Because when you don't practice and put your pen on the paper, then I think it's going to be very hard to grasp this language. Because any language is the same. You can understand, but you are unable to produce. Just like many people, when you ask them to read English, read loudly, they can read. If you ask them to write, they are unable to write well. They cannot write good essays. But there are students who can, they can write, a lot of mistakes, but they are able to write, but then they cannot speak. You ask them to speak, they cannot. So it's all related, speaking, writing, reading, and listening. What I'm doing now is just, I would say, making you understand the concept, the grammar rules. At the end of the day, you still have to take a pen and start writing. Then you can master two skills at least, understanding and reading. Understanding is comprehension. That is the reading part. You can read and you can write. And then speaking and listening are two other components which we are not dealing with right now. I would like to, tell you that this is the time. If you want to buy the book, it's now. Okay, so please WhatsApp me now and let me know, because we are getting nearer and nearer to the printing time. Okay, all right. As I have promised, lesson 136. Remember it? This one. I was actually doing this 3 in lesson 135. Big letter, small letter, it's. And then I did write down this word. Today I bring another 2 in. and I can close this chapter. Okay, so I start with the new one, then go to the old one. The new one, it's capital letter or big letter, and then it's small letter. In grammar, we call them short forms, the shorter version of writing. Normally, the shorter version of writing is for speaking purposes or for writing informal articles or letters, or anything that's informal. Okay, like maybe you email your own friend, or you talk to your friend, you can use this short form. For essay writing, yes, you can use if you put open and close inverted commas. Now, a good essay writing, like in narrative essay, writing stories, I would suggest that you write with open and close inverted commas, people talking, creating conversation in your letter writing or in your essay writing. I think it's a wonderful way of doing well. All right. So I put this, this is called apostrophe. Apostrophe. This form of writing, is the short form, and the long form, it is. So it is the long form, the formal writing. The short form, it's the same with the small, it's. It is. Then here I give you 3 examples of how to use it's or it is. Number 1, we use it's or it is for a verb, ing verb. That means happening. Okay? He is running. She is running. It is running. M is ing, showing the action is happening at the time you are speaking. That's called the present continuous tense. Then number 2, we can also use it's or it is for a noun, for people. Example, it's my father. Of course, it's my father does not mean my father is an animal. Okay, here it is my father means my father is the person who called me or who talked to me. So behind here, if I take this as an animal or a thing, then it is a horse, it is a book. So it's a horse, it's a book. It's early. That means it is early. So you use is, am, are for 3 situations. First situation, for an action happening at the time you are speaking. Secondly, you use am is are for a noun, for something. Thirdly, you use it for an adjective, early, late, hungry, And I make sentences for you to show you how it is done, if it is in a small letter. If it is small letter, okay? We cannot go out because it's raining. What is the meaning? We cannot go out because it is raining. So you can see that it means it is. This is informal, this is formal. I can see that it's a coin or it is a coin. He must go home because it's late. He must go home because it is late. So it means it is. Very simple. And remember, we use is, am, are for number 1, action. Now, the action is happening now. We use am, is, are for a noun, for something, a box, a house, it is a house, it's a house. And thirdly, for an adjective. Adjective like early, late, or happy, or hungry. All these are adjectives. So we use together with it is or it's. The major thing is. The important thing is knowing how to use is. And then, before this, I taught you. So I just repeat one go. It, capital letter. It, small letter. It's. So the sentences are like this. it has a ball. To here, it means a little kitten or a rabbit or a puppy. So it has a ball. So this ball, this is its ball. Before this, I told you, when you have it's like that, you don't put a full stop, because behind here, behind, there's something else. There's a noun. People, animal, places, or things. This ball belongs to it. When you use belongs to, then the it becomes an object. When it is an object, it is written at the back of the sentence and we use small letter for it. Whereas this it belongs to the subject category, the main story of the sentence. So my lesson ends here. It's a simple lesson, a short one, but I do not want to confuse with other pronouns. Okay, because my main point is to show you how to use its apostrophe s, its without the apostrophe, so that you know how to write. Because I have seen students, when they write, they put it apostrophe s to mean its without the apostrophe, or vice versa. So that is why I choose, since student ask or my subscriber ask, I don't teach what they ask only, I add on. Anything related, I will just add on. Okay, so I would like to say goodbye to you now, and hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a like, share and subscribe. Okay, and thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.